So now we move into Still Breathing, which puts the limelight back on the soul from the past. The life cycle of this new vessel is coming to its end. We're at the end of the record at this point. There's only two more songs, and Still Breathing goes back to the soul of the past as they struggle with the universe and the fact that they find out once again that they are going to be put back through the life cycle. And there's this kind of underlying dark theme of like, why do I have to go back through life after this vessel has created this huge change in the world and this huge revolution has happened and people are happier than they've ever been and people are believing in something, and yet you're telling me that I have to be reborn again. And it kind of comes full circle, because whenever a new life, or at least the way I believe it, whenever a new life happens, whether you believe in reincarnation or not, there is still an individuality factor to that being and to that existence that you live. And this soul of the past tried to change that and tried to manipulate it so that they could break the cycle, but it all comes down to the fact that you can't break the cycle. It doesn't work that way. And by imbuing all the cellular knowledge of all of their past lives into this vessel, they had already doomed themselves to be reborn again, because it was never meant to go down that way. You're never meant to give that kind of gift to your next life, because every life is beautiful and individual and its own thing. And by directly trying to intervene, they had already doomed themselves, because they still haven't learned the core lessons of what they were meant to learn in order to move on to the great beyond, or whatever you see the end, the end game being. So Still Breathing kind of represents that soul of the past just being so angry with the fact that it just has to happen again, and it's not going to stop until the soul has fully matured. So Still Breathing is sort of like a finale to that soul of the past.